Are you feeling a little overwhelmed about which crystals you should start off with? Are you just starting out with crystals and you just don't know where to start? This video is for you. I'm going to be talking about some crystals that are great for beginners. These are some crystals that you definitely want to have in your collection. So if you're interested in that, continue watching. So this is not any type of particular order, but number one on my list is to start off with a clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz crystals help with clarity. They are considered one of the master crystals, and you can charge a clear quartz crystal to become or to have the energies and qualities of any crystal, because it's clear quartz. It's kind of like pure light energy, and you can actually charge it. You can sage it down, you can hold it, you can place your intentions into it, and you can say, this is a lapis lazuli, this is a tiger's eye, this is a carnelian, and you can put your energy into it, your intentions into it, and charge it and have it to be any type of crystal that you want it to be. Also, I just love working with clear quartz because to me it does bring a lot of clarity into your mind, into your situation, whatever you're working with. Clear quartz is such a beautiful crystal to start off with. So next on my list is tiger's eye. I really love tiger's eye because it helps you to become more grounded. I love the way raw tiger's eye looks. So this is tiger's eye in its raw form. It has not been polished, and just look at all the what do they call it, stratification that you can see within it. It's so pretty. You can see a little bit of shining in it. I love it. It's such a beautiful stone, and when it's polished, it's really pretty as well. Tiger's eye is associated with the zodiac sign Taurus, and it really helps to ground you. It helps with earth energy, and it can help you to just feel more stable. If you are kind of up in your higher chakras, maybe you're just a little too far out in la la land, you know, I like to call it, or whatever you want to call it, and you just want to feel more grounded. Maybe you are, you know, off into the news too much, or you've been listening to what other people have to say too much, or you just kind of feel like your energy is all over the place. Tiger's eye is going to help to stabilize you, and it's going to help to ground your energy. I really love working with this crystal. Next on my list is to get any type of black stone, like a black obsidian, a black tourmaline. What these crystals help with, now this is, I believe, oh my gosh, this is a black obsidian. This is a black obsidian, or it's a black tourmaline. Oh my gosh, because sometimes they can look really similar, but this is one right here. What I like about black stones is that any type of black crystal that you get is going to help to protect you from certain energies that are out there. So if you're the type of person who is an empath, or you pick up on other people's energy very easily, or maybe you're coming into your spiritual path and you're just like, there's a lot of stuff like coming to you, you really don't know what you should be focusing on and things like that, a black tourmaline or a black obsidian is going to protect you from other people's energy, and it's also going to help to protect you from like negative energy as well, and it helps to absorb negative energy. So this is really great for anyone starting off. I really believe that you should have a black stone in your collection. You can sleep with them. You can just have them in your palm. I like crystals like this that you can just hold in your palm. You can meditate with them. And I have a video talking about things you can do. Or I have a video talking about how you can use crystals in your everyday life. So definitely go check that out after you watch this video. But get you a black tourmaline or a black obsidian or any type of black crystals. Oh, black onyx is really nice too, and you can wear them as well. So that's that. Next on my list, and this is one of the most popular crystals that are out there. You've probably seen it even before you were into crystals, and anybody, like right now, a lot of companies are like kind of putting this crystal out there because, you know, a lot of people are getting more into spirituality right now. But Amethyst. Amethyst is one of course, it's really beautiful purple color. It comes in different shades of purple, and if you can get yourself a nice beautiful amethyst cluster, oh my gosh, it's just so freaking gorgeous. And amethyst is also part of the quartz family, because crystals are categorized into different categories based off the structure of that crystal, and amethyst is part of the quartz family. Don't mind me, I'm just sipping on some fresh peppermint tea from my peppermint plant. Okay, moving right along. So not only is amethyst really pretty, but it really helps with your intuition. So if you are coming, like I said, into your spiritual practice, or you want to heighten your intuition, you want to heighten your psychic abilities, you want to open your third eye, you want to open your crown chakra, amethyst is great. And it's really good to sleep with amethyst, and it can help to calm you, it can help to sober you, like literally and figuratively sober you. It's really good for people who are battling with addictions, which could be from drugs, from people, from, you know, sugars and caffeines and things like that. Amethyst is very helpful with that, and like I said, it's a very calming stone, and it helps to increase your intuition. So once again, it got super loud in my background, sorry. But next on my list is a rose quartz. So rose quartz is one of those very pretty crystals, and I think it's pretty popular as well. And what it helps with is self-love, or love in general, which we know that love is one of the highest like forms of energy out here, is love. But self-love is so important, you all. Oh my goodness, we're in Leo season right now when I'm filming this video, and if there's no zodiac sign out there that loves itself, definitely Leo is that sign that loves itself, right? So you want to work with a rose quartz, like I said, to help with love, to help with acceptance of yourself and others, and it helps to bring a sense of harmony to a situation. But I really love rose quartz, especially if you are working on healing yourself. If you want to do a spiritual bath, you can work with rose quartz. And even if you are into yoni eggs, so yoni eggs are these, it's an egg, like it's an egg-shaped crystal that you insert into your vagina, which I have not done it yet. I actually have a copper IUD, so I don't really know what the effects of using yoni eggs when you have a copper IUD. I don't really know. And I'm not taking it out because I'm not having no kids, honey. We natural over here, but we gotta have some type of contraceptive, but there's no hormones in the copper IUD. But if you all know anything, please let me know in the comment section. But you can definitely use a rose quartz as a yoni egg to really help to heal your womb space. It's really good for women, good for men too, because it helps to work on your feminine energies. And I don't know if it's necessarily associated with Libra and with Taurus, but it's pink, it's about love, which is a Venetian or Venus-like energy, and Taurus and Libra are both ruled by the planet Venus. So if you are a Taurus or you are Libra, or if you just need to bring more self-love or love and acceptance of others into your life, which I feel like we all need to have that, rose quartz is a beautiful crystal to work with. Last on my list, this is not any specific crystal, but if you are in a crystal shop, or if you go to a farmer's market, or wherever you're at where you're buying crystals in person, whatever crystal you are gravitated towards, that's the crystal that you should buy. Even if you don't know what the properties of it are, you don't know what the name of it is, you don't know how it helps you, you don't know anything about it, but for some reason you're like, oh my goodness, I want this crystal, buy it. So this is an example of something that I bought and it was kind of pricey. It was like $20-something, which to me is kind of not super pricey for a crystal, but when I was just starting out, like I was at a crystal shop and they had crystals for like $3, $5, $6. So to me, a $20-something crystal was expensive, especially because like I had never worked with them before. So this crystal called out to me. It actually had like its own little plaque it was sitting on, or whatever little stand, but this is a blue apatite, and it's just so gorgeous. One side of it is raw, one side of it you can see it has some some brown in it as well as blue, and I just love the way the light catches it, and it just really stuck out to me. And then once I did further research, blue apatite helps with your appetite. It helps with losing weight, and it helps, to me, it can help with having a more healthy appetite, which is important for me because I have struggled with my weight. I have struggled with my body as far as like my body image, and I grew up, when I was growing up, I had bulimia. So for some reason I was drawn to this crystal, and the more that I did research, I was like, oh wow, like that is the reason why I was drawn to it. So if you feel drawn to something, go ahead and get it. Then afterwards, do some research on it and just work with it and see how it works for you. So just a few little tips for you all. When you are working with crystals and you are a beginner, I would say try to work with one crystal at a time so that you can see how that crystal is working with you and how you are working with that crystal and the energies that it gives off. Because if you're working with more than one, let's get this together. Let's get her together. She's still a little lopsided. But if you're working with more than one crystal at a time, like, how do you know if the effects are doing anything for you? So that's why I say just focus on one crystal at a time and see how it works. Maybe get you a clear quartz and work with that, sleep with that crystal, work with that crystal, meditate with that crystal, and see how it works for you. And then maybe a few days later switch over to something else. But trust and believe, as you start to work with crystals, if you were open to the idea of it working for you, it will work for you. I believe in my heart of hearts, but it's different for everyone. So yeah, I hope you all found this video helpful. If you want to know, right now I actually have on a citrine. This is a citrine right here, as you can see. And this actually helps with abundance, like physical abundance, bringing that into your life, happiness. I do believe it's associated with Leo. It's a yellow color, so it's like, you know, that solar sun energy, happiness energy, and uplifting your spirits and bringing abundance into your life. And once I started working with this crystal, wearing it, I just became so much more aware of the money blockages that I had and the abundance blockages that I had. And then I stopped working with it for a while, and then I'm back. I'm gonna start wearing this more often now. So you can do that. You can go back and forth with your crystals and see what works for you. But if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend all the crystals on this list. And then just to add on to it, if you are working with if you want to work with certain chakras within your body, so chakras are just huge energy systems within your body, or energy points within your body that correlate to certain ailments that you might have, that correlate to certain diseases, that correlate with certain feelings, they correlate with certain things that happen within our life. So for example, our throat chakra. Your throat chakra is a blue color. So each chakra is associated with a color. Your throat chakra is a blue color. If you're a type of person who may have to do a speech, or you need to be able to open up and speak more, or you're having issues expressing yourself, you might want to work with blue crystals. So okay, so this one right here is a blue lace agate. It doesn't look super blue. It looks kind of purple, mauve-y like, but blue lace agate is a good crystal to work with. This is the aquamarine. It's a kind of bluish greenish color crystal to work with. Another blue crystal right here to work with. So these are going to help with that throat chakra. So you can start to look at crystals and get crystals that correlate to certain chakras and see how that works for you. If you need to work on your root chakra, which has to do with your sense of security, it has a lot to do with money, a lot to do with the way you were raised too. And just making sure that you're kind of getting out of that survival mode and getting into that thriving mode, as I would say. Oh, my camera is overheating. But yeah, you can work with red crystals. That's going to help you to just increase your energy and to work on your root chakra. So you can look at crystals like that as far as like, what do you want to start off with as a beginner. So my camera is overheating. I hope this video was helpful for you all. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like it. Comment down below, have you worked with any of these crystals? Do you have any of these crystals already in your collection? And then add to this list. I want to know, are there any crystals that you feel like should have been on the list? Maybe I'll do a part 2. And then I have other videos about crystals, so definitely go check those out. Thanks for watching, you all. Peace.